I want to start this video in a slightly different way, that you'll see that there are those trees on the diagonal there. And you see, even when trees fall, they have a beautiful way of supporting each other. And the tree still thrives, you see. It's incredible. There's Clarkson's farm with Jeremy Clarkson of Top Gear and the Grand Tour fame. His series, Clarkson's Farm, is being released later this month. And there was a fantastic scene where on the farm that he bought in the Cotswolds here in England, he has a huge, I think, 1,000-acre farm, enormous, and there's ancient woodland in quite a lot of it. And there was a fantastic bit of one episode where there was a tree right on a stream that had fallen over, and he and another chap actually brought it back up straight, and the roots, and the tree was still growing even though it had completely fallen over horizontally across this little stream. And they put it back up, and it survived, and it's still standing. It's really incredible. But the thing is, my theme today is that they will never give you the answers that you want. They'll never support you in the beautiful way that those other trees support their brother or their sister tree. And they can't give you answers because they're too frightened of pigeonholing themselves. They're too frightened of committing to a particular political or cultural stance, because they want to remain elected. They want to maintain, once you're in that House of Commons or that House of Lords, you will fight tooth and nail, my friends, to hold on to those positions of what we call power. I mean, the irony is that they're all actually puppets, and whenever you see people being, whoever it is, whichever political party, however much freedom they want, they're all actually hostages, they're all prisoners. And the reason they won't give a straight answer is because they're too afraid of pissing off their paymasters, whoever it is that's backing them. And they want to maintain their particular Overton window in everything. Politicians, celebrities, podcasters, influencers, all these different people, they're all gatekeepers, but they're all gate kept. They're all in such narrow, constrained, and frankly, fragile positions. They are absolutely nothing to be envied. Absolutely nothing. And for me, I've had such a blissful day today. I mean, the weather, I'm going to turn you around and show you. Are we going to, yeah, there we go. That's the right colour. It's a blissfully beautiful day today. Really sunny, really warm. There are so many flowers and, just the foliage everywhere, the vegetation, all of the beautiful insects. It's all so verdant and teeming with life. And after not being able to do my usual Friday first entry at Chatsworth, I returned today, and I've got a nice little community of people in there. The people that work in the house itself, the guides in the rooms, so knowledgeable, so enthusiastic, so friendly, and they were greeting me by name, and they were sharing how it wasn't a Friday morning until they'd said hello to me, and I told them, "Oh, you're so sweet, you're so kind. It's always lovely to see you as well." And it just felt really, it felt real, actually, like a proper community of people sharing in the beauty and the joy of Chatsworth and the surroundings together. And that's what I'm after, real connection, and not pushing away responsibility of my life onto somebody who doesn't even know I exist. And I'm not saying that in a meek way and said, I'm not worthy of them knowing me. There are too many of us for those single people to know. and they are not going to deliver you the answers that you want to hear to the questions that they're posed. They're not going to deliver the solutions that you're looking for, that we're all looking for. We want our countries back. We want to live in normality. We want to be able to just feel comfortable when we're walking down the street, that we're understood, that there are no communication barriers, that there are no cultural barriers, that there's no antagonism. There's always going to be people that disagree with each other, but historically, different and separate cultures have had accepted social norms and understandings and cooperation with each other. That's what we all want, and politicians are there just to completely fuck that up and create divisions. So it's a dance. It's such a dance, and it is, when you're talking about, I mean, God, politicians, all of the crap that you hear from politicians, it is such a pantomime, and it's a never-ending war, both figuratively and literally. And we hand over our hope to these people, and at best we get disappointment from them. Live life as liberated as you can. Be as free as you can possibly be. And there are many of us that feel this. But even if a handful, if I do it and you do it watching this, let it be a rallying call to show people what's possible. I pick up litter in the street, and if even one other person sees me do that, I think that is actually a massive win, because our influence individually is cast out into the ether. And I think even if people don't necessarily see it, the sheer act of decision, of picking up that piece of litter and putting it where it should be, in a bin, and not strewn over the streets, it has an effect. Butterfly flaps its wings and changes the world. And the first book I ever wrote, Be You to Free You, which you can get on Amazon if you look for my name and Be You to Free You. The symbol on the front cover is a butterfly, because it's transformation, but it's also the fact that something so small can have such an enormous effect. So I say it again, believe in yourself, trust yourself, do not put your faith in false idols, which is all politicians are, all of them, frankly, and live the life that you're meant to live, joyfully and freely. Have a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Mwah.